he's heading towards those boats, he falls off. Someone else is boat.
He's like veering right towards them. Another beautiful day here at Raystown Lake. So after all of our fun yesterday taking out the pontoon boat, today we're going to take it a little easy. I'm going to take out my paddleboard in a little bit, and then I think Frank and I are going to spend the rest of the day floating. So we're really pretty pumped. We have 2 more full days here and still so much to do and so much to see. After a morning of paddling, we decided to take it easy at our campsite. In case you were wondering, here's a little info about our campsite for the week. We were in RV Site 79 in the Locust Loop. As you can see, it was a very spacious site right on the water. The best part was, for a weekday stay after Labor Day, we only paid $35 a night to stay at Lake Raystown Resort, which is a fantastic deal. In addition to the Locust Loop, the resort has several RV sites, many of which have lake access. Also, if you don't have an RV, or you're just looking to rough it a little bit more, you can tent camp at Lake Raystown Resort. In addition to the campsites, there are several cabins on the property with easy access to the lake. Also, we don't have any footage of it, but if you want more of a resort experience, there are rooms like a hotel room at the lodge as well. Or, if you're a duck, no reservations needed. Just find a spot to float on the lake. Which, a float on the lake? Sounds good to us. Don't mind if we do. So normally we use our Blackstone griddle for like dinner and breakfast and basically every meal that we cook, but tonight we've decided to make things on the fire. The only problem is we're waiting for our fire to get hot enough to cook our burgers. But it should be a fun change of pace. Cooking burgers on the fire by the lake should be great. As the night came to a close, we went to bed not realizing that treasure awaited us the next morning.
I want to go clean it up because I thought someone left their trash, but it looks like there's a message in a bottle, so let's see what it says. If I can get it. There we go. Alright, it says, well, please send more. Happy Camping 2020. Contact Tim Smith at P.O. Box 341. Great coupon for $25.41. Site 82, Locust Raystown Resort. Oh, that's like right up the way.
Oh yeah, that's like 2 signs over, yeah. 79.
That's pretty funny. So, yeah, you want me to show you?
After sharing the message with our neighbors, Frank and I decided to explore more of the resort. Now, we showed you the camp store in our previous video, but during the summer there is another trading post area closer to the campsites where you can get any necessities you might need. Next to the trading post is a nice little playground and another boat trailer parking lot very close to the lake. If you're looking to hold a big get-together, there are pavilions down by the entrance and visitor center. There's even a conference center at the resort with a ballroom and meeting space available for you to book. Speaking of big events, you can get married at the resort with a nice little ceremony spot up on Wedding Point. A nice spot overlooking the lake, it's the perfect place to say I do to the Frank of your dreams. If you want more information on Lake Raystown Resort, there's a link down in our description below. After looking around the property and just checking out some of the different sights and things to see here at Raystown, Frank and I decided to float a little bit more because who doesn't love a good float day? And now we got some clouds rolling in, so we're trying to scramble to make dinner. Well, Frank's making dinner. I'm sitting here with the dogs. To make dinner as fast as we can before a thunderstorm or maybe just some light rain rolling. I don't know. The forecast was kind of iffy, but we'll see what happens. Windy and bad hair day. Might be a hat. I think we're okay. It is our final day here at Lake Raystown Resort in Entriken, PA. And by final day, I mean final morning because we have to check out by 11. Luckily, Frank and I were big helps to ourselves and we did pack up some of the stuff. So we've been just taking it nice and easy this morning. We had a nice breakfast. I'm just hanging outside with the dogs while Frank cleans up a couple things inside. And then we'll just roll out of here at 11 for a nice, easy travel day. But I have to say, this resort, top notch. This is probably the best camping that we've ever done. The price is fantastic. It's in the 30s per night for a lakefront site. That's unheard of. That's absolutely unheard of. Paying under $40 a night for a lakefront site? Who does that? And I will say, these are not full hookup sites. I mean, you still have water, you still have electric, you got cable. The nice thing too is that this campsite does offer a hunting wagon service for $10 for a pump out. So we did that twice this week. $20 and we didn't have to worry about dumping our tanks. There is a dump station too at the beginning of the park. So if you'd rather just do it yourself, like as you're leaving, that's always an option too. It's a really nice campsite and they keep it really clean. They actually go around every day and pick up trash from your site and leave you a brand new trash bag. So they're good bags too. Like not to like wax too poetic about these trash bags, but they're huge, they're big, they're nice and easy to tie, they're not thin. So it really does help to keep things clean around here. All in all, wonderful week. Absolutely loved every part of it. The dogs loved it. They got to see some ducks. Dee's barked at quite a few. I got to take my paddleboard out. We got to rent a boat for the day. I mean, that's pretty much what Frank and I look for in a campsite. Good price, things to do, not on top of everybody else. Spaces are nice and wide here. You are not on top of your neighbor. You have plenty of room to kind of like stretch out and make it your own. One thing I will say is, and I've seen some like complaints about this, is that the sites themselves are a little hilly. So where the gravel pad is, there's a little bit of a drop off. Ours wasn't too bad. We did like move our chairs and stuff behind the campsite, which is closer to the water anyways, which probably would have done that. And we did move the picnic table down because that's where we always attach the dog's leads to, is the picnic table. Yeah, cannot complain. Really great campsite. I'm really sad to leave it, but we will be back. Definitely. With some nice sunburns and heavy hearts, that wraps up our time at Lake Raystown Resort in Entriken, PA. If you missed the first part of our adventure, there's a link down in the description below. And make sure you never miss out on the fun by hitting that subscribe button to join us every Monday night. Until next time.